Mario Kart World and the Nintendo Switch 2 will be released in less than 2 weeks' time, marking the arrival of successors to not only one of the most successful consoles, but also one of the most iconic racing games of all time. It's hard to believe it's been over 11 years since we last saw a brand new Mario Kart title. That long gap had me wondering early on, what has the development team behind Mario Kart actually been doing all this time? Sure, producer Kosuke Yabuki and his team at Nintendo EPD Group No. 9 released ARMS in 2017 and more recently the Booster Course Pass for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe from 2022 to 2023. But outside of that, much of the work remained under wraps until now. Thanks to Nintendo's Ask the Developer series, we now have our first real look behind the scenes, and it turns out Mario Kart World was a far bigger leap than we'd expected. Behind the scenes, development on Mario Kart World actually began shortly after the release of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and ARMS. Full production was started in late 2017, so about 7.5 years ago. But rather than creating a traditional sequel, the team aimed for a bold new direction. An interconnected world where tracks flow into each other, free from menus or loading screens. Early tests revealed that the original Nintendo Switch hardware simply couldn't handle this vision, not without cutting corners. And so in 2020, the decision was made: shift development to Nintendo's next-gen hardware and give the team more time. That's also when the idea of the Booster Course Pass was born. It wasn't just a nice DLC pack, it was a way to keep Mario Kart 8 Deluxe relevant while giving Mario Kart World the time and power it truly needed. According to the developers, Mario Kart World is more than just a new entry. It's a redefinition of what Mario Kart can be. That's why they didn't simply call it Mario Kart 9. The title World reflects its scale, connectivity and exploration. Instead of a list of courses, you explore one massive world divided into biomes. Desert regions, icy mountains, bustling cities and more, all seamlessly connected. That's the reason why even the early concept art is already showing the game's title, as it has been decided really early in development. With Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the developers felt like they had achieved perfection in the formula that has made the series so successful since the 90s. That's one more reason why they wanted to redefine what the next Mario Kart should be and where many of the new ideas arose from. For example, the full 24-minute day-night cycle. Time passes as you play, and the world changes with it, from lightning and weather to music and character behavior. Transitions from day to night happen quickly, giving the entire world a dynamic, living feel. One of the most surprising reveals? The number of tracks. While you technically won't find a classic track list with 96 courses like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the total number of possible race routes in Mario Kart World, thanks to the way the world is interconnected, adds up to well over 100 route combinations. Yes, even more than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe plus all of its DLC. Players can either jump into classic races, including the fresh new experience of Knockout Tour, or explore the world in free roam mode, where mission-based objectives, time trials and secrets await. It's here that a new feature shines, the in-game jukebox. With over 200 music arrangements, players can customize the background soundtrack while they explore. The music ranges from new compositions to re-orchestrated versions of classic tracks from every Mario Kart generation. Surprisingly, one of the biggest design challenges was something you might never expect: driving in a straight line. In traditional Mario Kart games, the tracks are filled with turfs, boosts and hazards that keep you constantly turning and reacting. But in an open world, there are long stretches of open road. The team found that simply driving forward for too long could feel boring. So they experimented with terrain elevation, environmental variety, and background animations to keep even the quietest moments visually engaging. Adding small bumps, gliding sections, and ambient life like Yoshi's waving at you, Koopa's fishing, or piranha plants snapping nearby help turn these straightaways into immersive experiences instead of dead zones. Also, the new tricks like riding on walls, grinding on rails, and the charge jump add some spice and variation to not only these, but all sections of the gameplay. Every Mario Kart game has its own set of obvious and not so obvious techniques, so I'm pretty sure that the players will come up with some crazy strategies once the game finally is released. Another major addition is food. Yes, really. All across the world you will find Yoshi drive-thrus, each offering local dishes based on the biome you're in. Think desert kebabs, mushroom stews, icy smoothies. Eating food isn't just cosmetic. It affects your kart's handling, speed, and even your item usage. Plus, it changes how your character looks. You might see Mario with a burrito in hand or Yoshi licking an ice cream cone mid-race. There was even a fun internal debate at Nintendo. Does Mario actually eat mushrooms when he powers up, or does he just touch them? After some larks and lore discussions, Tezuka-san confirmed it. Yes, Mario eats them. One of the team's main goals was accessibility. Mario Kart World isn't just for longtime fans. It's designed to welcome newcomers too. Landmarks guide players visually, intuitive paths lead you from region to region, and dynamic cues help keep you oriented without needing constant UI or maps. Ubisoft, take some notes here please. In free roam you will encounter P-Switch missions, which offer puzzle-like challenges, platforming tasks, and races with special rules. These missions were tested repeatedly to make sure players of all ages and skill levels could enjoy them. The result? A game that's easy to enjoy, but still offers depth for those who want to master it. Mario Kart World isn't just a new game. It's the start of a new generation. It's the biggest leap the series has ever made, technically, artistically, and structurally. With over 100 track combinations, 200 music tracks, day-night cycles, food-based power-ups, and a massive living world, this is Mario Kart like we've never seen it before. And with the Nintendo Switch 2 finally giving the hardware power it needed, Mario Kart World is not just a sequel. It's a full-blown reinvention of the series. Buckle up, this is going to be huge. I'll be diving deeper into gameplay, unlockables, and secrets soon. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you ready to race across the world? Thanks for watching, and remember, in this Mario Kart, it's not just about who's fastest, it's about where you go next.